Welcome back, Panda Gang, to our beautiful Mars map. Where's our nice yields? Oh yeah, look at the city of Taiwan here, looking good. So we've done a pretty good job of exploring our lands, at least like the lands we can settle. Other than that, the exploring's been terrible. But look, I want to get a couple more cities out. One down here between us and the Mongols. There's just a little bit of space here. This would be a good sea city. We can get some boats finally and explore the oceans. There's a whole nother continent with my friend Norway. Where are they? Right on. And these guys are evidently rich on the other continent. Look at this, 18 gold per turn for some Stone Age horses. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. So I'd like to get a city here to explore that. And then over here in Xi'an, I've got another settler being created. I'll get them to settle just south of this high river here, maybe on one of these hill tiles. They can take advantage of these nice woods to the north, which I'm getting a preserve on. I'm going to get a grove as well, and these tiles are going to be sweet. I'm noticing that Taiwan still has Magnus sitting here. Now the Mongols opening their borders up to me. For 21 gold they'll give me. I'm good, man. I'm pretty sure you'll try and invade me. Definitely don't trust warmongers out here, man. I did get a new governor title, though. I'm going to sauce that over to Magnus. I really just want to get this guy fully promoted to vertical integration, because that's a pretty strong promotion. And this is kind of helpful, saving up my population, because, hey, Yongle loves his population here in Taiwan, because I want to buy a settler. How much? 800 gold? Okay, next turn. And I'll send this guy south in between us and Mongolia. That'll be just a buffer city. Not expecting much production out of these guys, because these tiles kind of suck. But just one more city for them to go through if they ever wanted to go to our luscious lands here and something like Shenyang. Just look at these beautiful yields. To have Mongols running over this would just be a terrible sight to see. Oh, look at that. We got dam in the last turn. That's pretty relevant to Xi'an over here. But I think I want to let at least one more flood go through to really buff up these tiles. Then we'll lock those in with the dam and actually put some farms down on the tiles to synchronize with the Anunnaki. And this city is going to be getting huge yields. I want to keep searching towards scientific theory for this Oxford University, man. 20% more science in the city that builds it. I think I do it in Taiwan here. Right now that's 8 more science per turn, but that scales all game long. So when the city gets up to like 50 science, then you're looking at 10 more bonus science out of that. Now keep in mind the boost for astronomy is build a university adjacent to a mountain, and I've got that underway right here in Changsha. So we'll do a little bit of searching towards this, but we'll definitely need to take some breaks along the way. Speaking of university, we'll get one in Shenyang as well. And there's iron working our way up there. We don't have any iron to actually do that though, but I remember the Mongols, Genghis here, wanting to give me some iron. So what will he... Oh, now he doesn't want to give me iron. He'll only give me iron if I open my borders to him. That's a tad suspicious. Oh, and there we have the gold for our settler. And there we have crossbowmen 2. I don't really have the gold to actually upgrade these guys, but if I look at my policies, yeah, I also don't have the policy unlocked for cheap upgrades, but like military training, okay, no, not that one, not that one. Oh, mercenaries here, 50% gold discount on unit upgrades and resource discounts. No, because I'm kind of low on gold, but even lower on iron, I'm going to need both of these unlocked if I want to upgrade this army at all. In the meantime, though, I do have quite a few forces here on the east side, which is kind of silly when my enemy is on the west. So let me send them all over now, including my friend, the settler. Come down. Next settler in Xi'an, we'll have them head towards these plains hills like I talked about. Oh, and now that I got the settler out of Taiwan, I can swap out these governors too. Bengala would definitely do a better job here. And I'll send Magnus to Changsha. I see a couple chop opportunities, maybe right here, these two next to the campus. Because I see them, they're not getting the usual upgrade from Breathtaking Appeal that the rest of these tiles are. Well, Xi'an's got to focus back on growing. It's lacking the population for another district. Now, the settler I got definitely didn't help towards that. Let's place down the dam anyways. We know we're going to want to put it there. But like I mentioned before, we don't actually want to get that out just now. So I guess the only thing I can really do is make some military units or builders. And we don't have any anti-cavalry going on, so why don't we train at least one spearman, see where we're at in another 4 turns. Time to vote on some resolutions. I'd like to get the theater squares going, and I'd like my own guys to be culture bombs. New districts, that is. I'll actually put a couple points into that too, because that'd be awesome. I've got some tiles up here. Okay, there we go. We actually got that. Yongle's got the culture bombs and 100% production towards theater square districts. I'm definitely trying to get lots of amphitheaters and art museums, archaeological museums. And over here, the Japanese have taken quite a bit of this land that I would like, as well as over here in Brazil. So getting a culture bomb maybe right here, grabbing up some of these sweet tiles would be nice. University completed here in Taiwan, and sure, let's get cracking on some more theater squares like we talked about. Buy out this tile, place it down, +4 adjacency. It's going to be awesome. And that'll complete in 5 turns. That hopefully will give me arrow score. I'm seeing I'm missing about 1, and I got 9 turns to get it. Some flooding going on in the Salween River, but no buffs. Come on, Civ Gods. Give me some love here. Okay, university complete, and same with astronomy. We've got mercenaries for those cheap unit upgrades. And astronomy is such a weird tech. All you get is this Potala Palace. I think I would like to upgrade some units though, but first we need iron. It looks like Coupe is the only guy with this stuff, so I'm gonna have to pay him whatever he wants. Maybe I can get some money back by giving him borders. 19 gold, okay, that's fine. Now if I plop in the 50% resource discount, sweet, let me get my warrior back. And I got one other warrior. They're in the seas. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. Let's just get you onto land quick in our place. We'll upgrade you. Grow complete in Beijing, and just check it out. What a beautiful spot. Next thing on the city's agenda is definitely to focus on our gold situation. Now, yeah, we're gaining at close to 70 right now, but we also are getting so much money, 18, from the Vikings who bought our Stone Age horses, and that's just not sustainable, man. If we want to go and upgrade these archers, warriors, that's going to start cutting into our payroll. Either way, we got this coastal city going down, Guangzhou, great spot. I'm a little worried the Mongols will take offense to this dirty forward settle, so let's go ancient walls in here first for you. We can actually spend money on the monument if we want it. Do we? We have one good tile to work right now. I see these deers are next, and once we get these deer, well, then we can just start swapping out these two tiles too for the city. So you know what? Border growth is not that important here, so no monument needed just yet. Next for techs, I mean, I was trying to go for the scientific theory, get the Oxford University, but I'm seeing now down here at Castle is what gives me the culture bonus for my Great Wall, which is something I want to start building to defend myself from these Mongols. There's no better way to use that Great Wall. It's how they did it in real life. That's how we're going to do it in this game, because the rest of our guys on this continent are our friends. Japan, friend, and then over here, Brazil, friend, Coupe. He's maybe got one city here. I like to think he's not even on the continent. So really, we're all safe here other than those Mongols. And I want to put some kind of Great Wall somewhere. I can definitely see an awesome Great Wall going down here in Changsha. I want to get this tile, maybe not just this second, but I'll tack down where I want my encampment to live. And this will be a pretty good defense line coming in this way from the Mongolians. Then down here in Guangzhou, we'll have to figure out something similar. I mean, actually getting an encampment down right here would be great defensively and offensively. And this would be a great spot too. Also leaves a lot of options open for the Great Wall. Changsha has just finished its university. So why don't we actually go ahead and do that? We'll buy out the tile, place down our encampment on it. Yes, I would like to. And in just 6 turns, we'll have a sweet encampment chilling out there. And also with that culture bomb boost, I wonder if that works outside the 3 range of your city. But that'd be awesome. Taking the tile back from the Japanese and getting these 2 adjacent tiles as well into our empire. New city though on the east side, right by the Wonder. That's going to give us arrow score. We're firmly into a normal age. That's great. Shanghai. Now this is a city where I would like to see a monument. Get those borders spreading here into the high river, natural forest area here. Lots of good yields. Matter of fact, I can really boost this city if I buy the deer here and then swap over this insane grove tile. Okay, yeah, work this one. Now the city's population and borders are going to grow like crazy. We spent a lot of money though. We got to save some of that up. We got to buy out builders here in Shenyang. You know what? We might just have to wait to actually build the builders because we need those guys for our Great Wall. And, you know, we're getting encampments up and that takes buying out tiles like over here in Guangzhou. We don't have the gold to make this happen though, man. Thank goodness I gotta buy tobacco. But look, like my warriors, they need upgrading too. There's just so much gold needed here. That's why Beijing can't be any quicker on that commercial hub, bud. Coupe is trying to buy stuff. Thank you, thank you. I'm just ditching our Diplo favor too, trying to get as much gold as we can. Medieval era ends in 5 turns. We're firmly in the normal age. Thank goodness. My first warrior might be able to get upgraded. Not enough gold. Just too poor. Too poor, guys. Sorry. 100-year flood in the Sway-Lean. Thank you, thank you. Nothing's getting messed up. We're just getting yields. Just getting more yields. Theater score completed in Taiwan. Look at this 2-turn amphitheater. Absolute beast mode. Got the castles unlocked. Medieval walls. Oh, brother. Look at these knights running towards me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I guess where you can upgrade this to a man-at-arms. I don't know how much that's going to actually save us, though. Okay, this warrior, I just can't afford the gold. You're going to have to keep running away, bud. Hopefully these guys aren't actually here to kill me. Either way, this encampment's got to wait. We're going right for the ancient walls. And I got to learn how to make good pikemen, man. I got a couple spearmen coming over, but that's not enough. Taiwan, you're doing the same thing, man. Spearmen. I do not like these horseback riders. We did get a great person, though, a rider. See if that'll right the horses away. Genghis makes me an interesting offer here. He wants my iron. He'll give me his borders. No, thank you. I think the iron's the only thing that's going to protect me from you, bud. So many districts constructed. We got the civil engineering boost. That's fantastic. And I'm 1 turn away from exploration. I wish I had just a little bit more culture, because I don't want to spend money on upgrading my warrior because it costs so much money. Once I get exploration, I'll be able to get multiple military type cards and then get half price on the resources and on the gold. Beijing's commercial hub's complete. Let's get to work on the market. Man, we need some more traders. We just have one. University complete in Shenyang. Let's get you on the Spearman train, buddy. Actually, it's one turn away. Yeah, we'll put one turn into that, and that'll turn into a pikeman. Machiavelli making a great work here. The Discourses on Livy. Beautiful. Nice book here in the amphitheater of Beijing. Natural Wonder. Discover. Oh, no. Why did I discover this? This man's coming to war on me out of nowhere. That must be his one and only city-state that exists on this island. Taruga. Okay, we got Spearman at least. New government's unlocked, and at the very least, I can put some envoys into here. That'll increase our university and library science. We'll go with the Martian Republic. Try and get some cards in to help us, like city defense strength and unit upgrade costs. I can't even do the resource upgrades for my man-at-arms, but I can do the gold upgrade lessening. Our archers right now do literally nothing to these knights, so let's try to retreat them and get ourselves upgraded there. Key thing to do when you might lose a city is swap all the tiles you can to neighboring cities. Yeah, like look at this warrior. They're just going to have to run away. Same thing with Mr. Archer here. I mean, luckily, I do have Spearmen coming up. I can upgrade them as they walk. One more, but it's so far away from the fight. I do want both archers out of here, though, just because that means that when the city goes down, then we'll be sitting in the city as it goes down. Let's upgrade both of these guys too to a crossbowman. Can you move back one? Oh, he won't be in my lands then. Okay. Crossbowmen looking good. They'll actually do a little bit of damage if they decide to fight. Dedication's going for Hick, Sun, Dracones, because I plan on getting some boats out here once the Mongols are out of my lands. These two knights being a big problem. Next up, I ought to move towards these Renaissance walls. Oh no, a third knight. Will our friends the Japanese help? Change policy opportunity. We've upgraded our units that we wanted to upgrade. Oh, except for this one warrior. So let's upgrade them and then we'll swap out our cards. Keep Asians in here. And where's the limes? More defensive buildings. Yes, please. Thank you very much. That'll get this done in one turn, but if the city survives one turn, I don't know what the AI is doing wrong. Oh, man. I mean, maybe we can do some shooting damage over the river here, but it doesn't seem like too much. Massive fires going down in my nice grove area. I wonder if people were hanging out in the grove having a good time. That started off some fires. That wouldn't be good. Okay, down goes one of my crossbowmen, but they left the city alone, and it's somehow gotten its ancient walls up. Where's the next walls? Where's the next walls? Medieval walls. Okay, let's get you going. Whatever walls we can get, we're gonna do, man. I tell you that much. Pikemen get you up to the front lines. Are the Japanese on our side? Looks like they are actually at war here. So maybe the knights get distracted and go after some sort of pikemen over there. These walls don't actually do crazy damage, though. Maybe I go for this horse here. This one who's already passed the river. I mean, it looks like the Japanese have already figured out what's going on with them, so not too much we need to worry about with this guy. This knight across the river, the Japanese might actually help with a little bit. On this side, it's going to be all me. Just me, man. I don't think the crossbowmen can do much to help, so let's have them retreat. I do have one archer that can, like, inch its way a little bit closer. And if I could sneak somebody in here, that would be nice. But this man-at-arms, the only guy who's technologically relevant to these knights. Holy, the forest fire just destroyed everything, dude. Xian, back to the economy. Good on you guys. We got ourselves a builder. And another government plaza upgrade option here because we just got the new government. Let's go with the intelligence agency and get ourselves some spies going out. In the meantime, I see some luxury resource opportunities, and that's like half of our gold income at this point. So we'll get this Mercury upgraded with a mine. And we'll just have to watch and see what the Mongols have in store for us. Oh man, they're just racing through our lines. Coming right into the heartland. I don't even know what my archer's supposed to think. Let's have you move. Shoot. Can you get to the city? I mean, that would be pretty crazy. Looks like this knight is trying to go for Shenyang. Luckily, we have a pikeman on the way. Hopefully, we can head them off. And I've got a second pikeman. Almost made it to Changsha. Somehow the city has survived. Biggest issue, the man-at-arms. Not too worried about them, but these knights, man. They just run through your city so quickly and so fast. Luckily, Guangzhou is only one turn away from their own walls. Down goes whoever was sitting there, an archer. Yeah, totally destroyed. All right, Japanese, you gonna come and help? We got a couple catapults. Better than nothing. I'll definitely take that, dudes. I've got to do what I can to inflict damage on these horses without just fully dying. This man-at-arms, okay, just keep close with these guys. And then my pikemen, you chill in the city. That'll make the city stronger. And the city's range strikes, they're still going down. They don't do much, only 15 damage. But it's better than nothing. And it is working on medieval walls too, so that'll give it more strength. Right now, fortifications only 100. Luckily, there's no battering ram, so it'd be an absolute game changer. We'd be screwed. I see Brazil has also stopped being friends with us. Please be my friend, sir. Thank you. And dude, I didn't realize, but Brazil, they like horses as well. What about open borders? You want to come through? Sure. Come on down to my lands, man. Check it out. There's some really rude horseback riders here. Beijing's market's complete. Let's get to work on the bank. And can we buy out a trader? Not quite yet. 325. I might have something going on between me and the Japanese with some kind of trade route. We do have a cultural alliance with them, so we should get some culture out of that and some gold. Lots of fights going down. Man-at-arms barely surviving. Luckily, the horses are going after the catapults. Catapults are firing back, doing a good bit of damage. And we got an extra pikeman coming out of Taiwan. Let's build another. Where are you? Pikemen. All right, best way to deal with Mongols, get some pikemen with some long swords. And looks like this man-at-arms might just barely survive with the pikemen backing them up. Back in Changsha, we're going to keep firing on the knight. If I go after him with a pikeman too, will that finish him off? 1, 2 shots, and we finally killed the Mongol. Let's go. I can see why the Chinese built that Great Wall, man. These guys come through and just mess everything up for you. Monument complete in Shanghai, and this city's got some great tiles to work, man. Here, these two here, like absolute beasts. They'll have the Mercury here improved soon enough. But let's get a campus down. Look, we got a 3 adjacency bonus one right here because of that Mercury. And when I finish this district, the culture bomb should spread to all these adjacent tiles as well, picking up these rainforests from the Brazilians. In come the knights. They're taking lots of damage. They're deciding not to actually shoot at my guys, which I do appreciate that. Thank you. I'm getting only the best from the Japanese, a couple catapults, and a warrior. Let's see that warrior do something. I'm going to try and keep my crossbow alive, though, because it really isn't going to put out much of a fight. I do have a pikeman showing up here. It can go attack the guy who's sitting on the Colosseum. Luckily, wonders don't take damage. Sorry, can't be pillaged by enemy knights. Mine completed here in Shanghai. Who are we going to sell this to? Brazil. These guys love Mercury. Come on, man. We're friends. Oh, the actual city itself of Taiwan getting shot at here by the knight. Coming seemingly out of nowhere. Now, we've got Renaissance walls. I haven't been building walls here in Taiwan because I thought, hey, you know, it's fine. We're chilling pretty far back from the front lines. Shouldn't actually take night shots, but evidently not. At least I moved my archer back so they survived, and we can take a couple fires down on the knight with our units. Get it down to low enough health. I hope this isn't enough to take out the city. Okay, look at this El Cid guy, Mr. Great General. Get out of here. We can't be giving units boosts over here. No way. Beijing has got a trader. Let's send them to Shenyang. It's really just about logistics. There's been massive logistic issues here, just getting through all these forests in the middle here. My guy's got to go all the way around the top. It's been a real problem. Changsha, they just keep running right by the city. They don't seem to care too much that it exists. So I'll just keep firing at them while I can. And if I ever have a knight, I'll go at them with a pikeman. Try and do a little bit extra damage as they come through. I'm realizing Taiwan might be the target for them, though. So let's swap over to Ancient Walls quick, and then we'll get back onto pikemen. We do have a government change, which I don't need, and we finished some science. Look at this pike and shot. That's the next level pikeman. Let's start working towards that. It's going to be about 10 turns away. But when we get those guys upgraded, if we can actually fight off a knight, man, oh my gosh.